Welcome to this lesson on finding the second derivative of parametric curves. This is a topic that often confuses students because the intuition we build from standard calculus does not apply directly here. We will break down exactly how to find d squared y over dx squared when x and y are defined by a third variable, t. First, let's quickly recall what parametric equations are. Instead of defining y directly as a function of x, like y equals f of x, we define both x and y as functions of a parameter, usually t or theta. As t changes, the coordinate pair x, y moves, tracing out a curve in the plane. You should already be familiar with finding the first derivative or the slope of the tangent line. To find dy dx, we use the chain rule. We take the derivative of y with respect to t and divide it by the derivative of x with respect to t. This gives us the slope of the curve at any specific time t. Now, here is the most important part of this video. The biggest mistake students make is assuming that the second derivative works the same way. The second derivative d squared y over dx squared is not equal to the second derivative of y over the second derivative of x. Doing this will give you the wrong answer every time. To understand why that is wrong, we need to look at what the notation actually means. Finding the second derivative means we are applying the derivative operator d over dx to our first derivative, dy dx, but here is the problem. Our first derivative is usually a function of t, not x. So we cannot just differentiate it normally. Here is the correct formula you need to memorize. To find the second derivative, we take the derivative with respect to t of our first derivative, dy dx. Then, we must divide that entire result by dx dt again. This extra division by dx dt accounts for the chain rule when converting from x to t. So here is the three-step algorithm to solve any problem of this type. Step 1. Find the first derivative, dy dx, and simplify it so it is a function of t. Step 2. Differentiate that result with respect to t. Step 3. Divide your result by dx dt. Do not forget step 3. Let's work through a simple example to see this in action. We have the parametric equations x equals t squared and y equals t cubed. Our goal is to find the second derivative with respect to x. First, we find the derivatives of x and y with respect to t. The derivative of x is 2t, and the derivative of y is 3t squared. Using our first derivative formula, we divide 3t squared by 2t. 1t cancels out, leaving us with 3 over 2 times t. This is our first derivative, the slope. Now for the second derivative. We differentiate our slope, 3 over 2t, with respect to t, which just gives us 3 over 2. Then, we must divide by dx dt, which we found earlier was 2t, so we have 3 over 2 divided by 2t. Simplifying, that gives us 3 over 4t. This result tells us about the concavity of the curve. If t is positive, our second derivative is positive, meaning the curve is concave up. If t is negative, the result is negative, meaning the curve is concave down. You can see this clearly on the graph where the curve bends upward for positive x and downward for positive y.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.